Okay, so you are able to see my screen. A curve has equation y is equals to 2x cube minus 4x square plus 6. Find dy by dx, the derivative function of y, right? Hello. Okay, okay, so I'll do all the parts. So first part, what you got, find dy by dx. So when you differentiate, you got 6x square minus 8x. This is the first part you got. Calculate the gradient of the curve at x is equals to 4. Calculate the gradient of the curve. Gradient of the curve means derivative when x is 4. So here you simply replace x with 4. So it's a 6 times 4 square minus 8 times 4. Okay. This is what your answer will be. Uh, yes. Now see, they said that they calculate the gradient of the curve. Gradient of the curve. So for that, what I will do, I will differentiate this, and I have already differentiated this in the first part. So I will use that first part, and therefore your answer 6 times 4 square minus 8 times 4. Whatever you get, that is your answer. Okay, so what we get, 4 4 the, just a minute, I'll use my calculator. It's 6 times 4 square minus 8 times 4. So 64. 64 is your answer. And find the coordinate of the two stationary point on the curve. Now for stationary point, what we do, we equate this 6x square minus 8x be 0. 6x square minus 8x, I will equate this be 0, because for stationary point your derivative is 0. So 2x you can take common, so it's 3x minus 4, 3x minus 4 is 0. So that will give you x is equals to 0, or it will give you 3x is equals to 4, or you can say that x is equals to x is 0. So I have x is 0, or I have x is 4 by 3. Okay, now when I take x 0, so for x0, what is y value? So here, if I consider x as 0, my y value is going to be 6, and when x is 4 divided by 3, the other value of x is what? It's 4 divided by 3. So when x is 4 divided by 3, that time my y value will be 2 times 4 divided by 3 cube minus 4 times 4 by 3 square plus 6. Okay, so let us find what we will get. 4 divided by 3 cube minus 4 divided by 3 square times 4 and plus 6. So the result is 34 divided by 27. This is 34 divided by 27. Okay, so when x is 0, y value is 6. When x is 4 by 3, y value is 34 divided by 27. Done? Yeah. Means this is reduced form only, you can say. You can write it in decimal form if you want.
Okay, sir.
Right. Okay, so now the next question.
Sir, I
Okay.
sent a doubt on the.
Yesterday also you have sent some doubts, but I haven't got time to hmm. I'm taking one by one whatever is sent in group. So the second question which is sent in the group is this one. The question is, okay, the question is the mass of each 200 uh, potatoes is measured. The table shows the result. Okay, calculate the estimate for mean. Now you have to calculate estimate for mean. So between 50 to 110, what you will do, you will find average values. So 50 plus 110 divided by 2, you will get 80. So for 80, your frequency is 60. 200 plus 110 divided by 2, 155. So for 155, your frequency is 99, and 300 plus 200 divided by 2, for 250, your frequency is 41. Okay, you have to find mean. So for mean, what do you do? For mean, you have to multiply these values. For mean, it is 80 times 60 plus 155 times 99 plus 250 times 41, and then whole divided by this total frequency. So this total frequency is how much? 60. It's 60 plus 99 plus 41. Okay, so the result is 80 times 60 plus 155 times 99 plus 250 times 41, and then whole divided by, we have 60 plus 99 plus 41. So it's a 151.975. 151.975. Then the next, huh, yes, the summation is fi xi divided by summation of fi.
I didn't understand histogram.
Okay, yes, okay. Now, first here I will draw the frequency density. Okay, so here I will extend this, and here I will draw frequency density. I will find frequency density. Now frequency density is nothing but it's a frequency divided by its a class width. So 110 minus 50, I get 60. So 60 divided by 60. 60 divided by 60 is how much? It's 1. So if you see, the first they plot up to a height 1. Frequency density is your frequency divided by this class width. Okay, so your frequency divided by class width is your frequency density. This is your FD. Okay, so here for the first case, your frequency is your frequency is 60. Your frequency is 60, and the class width is 110 minus 50. Okay, so you subtract 110 minus 50, you will get answer as 60 divided by 60. So 60 divided by 60 is 1. So you will get your result as 1, right? Then here it's a 99 divided by, it's a 200 minus 110.
So, what about cumulative?
Cumulative frequency is it's like up to 100, up to 100, how many things are there? So 60, then up to 200. So up to 200, what we do, we add this 60 with 99, we write here, and finally
Just
adding the frequencies. Yes,
60 with
whatever result with 41. Yes, if they ask me to find cumulative frequency, yes, that's it. Okay, now the second one is 99 divided by 200 minus 110. Okay, so the result is 11 divided by 10 means 1.1. So here this is 1.1. I will write here 1.1, and last one is 44. 41 divided by 300 minus 200 is what? It's 100. So 41 divided by 100 is 0.41. So 0.41. Okay. Now from 110 to 200. So from 110 to 200. 200 is here. I got my answer as 1.1. Now between 1 and 1.5, I might have 10 lines. I think it's 10 line, 1 2 3 4 5, yes, 10 lines. So for 1.1, okay, so zero point 0.5 represents 10 line, zero point 0.1 will represent 2 line. So here at 2 line means up to here I will draw another graph like this, okay, and then from 200 to 300 my answer is 0.41. So 0.41, 0.5, so below that 0.4, so 0.41 is something somewhere 0.4 only. So a rough sketch like this. So this is your histogram. All right, done. Hmm. Okay. Okay. So yesterday also you have shared. Vedika. Vedika has shared a lot of questions. Vedika. Vedika is there. Okay. Fine. Yeah. So Vedika shared some questions. First question. Okay. This is the first question of Vedika. The diagram shows a pyramid. Okay, V A B C D, a pyramid with a rectangular base. V is V is the V is vertically above M. The intersection of the diagonal AC and BD. AB is given 12, BC is given 10, BC is given 14. We have to calculate the angle that VC makes with the base ABCD. Okay, so this VC, what angle this VC is making with the base, that I have to find out. Calculate the angle that VC makes with the base ABCD. So basically what I can say that in triangle VMC, I will draw triangle VMC, say this is V, this is point M, and from here there is a right angle, and here I have this point C. This is given 14, 1 4 14, and here I have to find out this angle, what this angle is, right? Okay. This angle only, yeah, this angle. Okay, because if you have to imagine it, okay, in your like in your hall or in whatever room you are, you can imagine that what angle it will make with the base. So the angle which this VC is making with diagonal is going to be angle this VC is making with your bottom ABCD. Okay, so now in this case, can I find this MC? I can find out MC. Ah, this ABCD is a rectangle, na? ABCD is a rectangle. So as ABCD is a rectangle, I can find out AC square. Now my AC square will be what? It's 12 square plus 10 square. Okay, so 12 square plus 10 square is 12 square plus 10 square. It will be 244, and therefore AC is square root of 244, which is 2 root 61. Yeah, and therefore, yeah, MC is going to be root 61. So this MC is root 61. Okay, MC is half of this AC. Yeah, MC. So I got MC. Now this angle, okay, let us consider this angle is theta. So I can say that cos theta is root 61 divided by 14, or I can say that theta is equals to cos inverse of root 61 divided by 1 4. Okay, so cos inverse your root 61 divided by 1 4 14. So somewhere 56.1, I will say, by rounding it, I will say that 56.1 degree. So calculate the angle, it's a 56.1 degree. This is the angle diagonal VC makes with the base. with ABCD. Okay, now let's see another question. Okay, so the next question here we have B1. Acha, you have B1. This acha, question number 22. One by one I am copying. Na? So first on one page you have this much. A bag of rice has a mass of 25 kg. Correct to the nearest kilogram. Calculate the lower bound of the total mass of 10 of these bags. A bag of rice has mass of 25 kilogram, nearest to kilogram. So when I say nearest of kilogram, so say you have 25 kilogram here, then here it will be 24 kilogram, here it will be 26 kilogram. So lower bound of total mass of 10 of these bags. Okay, so for one bag my lower bound is going to be 24.5 kilogram, and when I multiply this with 10, so it will be 245 kilogram. This is my lower bound, right? Then Virat has 200 meter of wire. Correct to nearest meter. He cut the wire into n pieces of length 3 meter. Correct to nearest 20 centimeter. Calculate the largest possible value of the n. So largest possible value of n you want. So for largest possible value of n, first of all this 200. Okay, this 200. Here it is 201. Okay, so as your wire is correct up to nearest meter, so first of all I will find the upper bound of this 200, which is going to be 200.5 meter, 0.5 meter, right? 200.5 meter. Now I will cut this into n pieces of length 3 meter. Okay, now I am cutting it into n pieces of length 3 meter. So when I divide this whole thing, 200.5 divided by of length 3 meter I am cutting, so near about 66 pieces I am cutting. He cut a wire into n pieces of length 3 meter. um Law. See, yes, yes, means here I will make a correction. First of all, understand that I need n to be the largest. Okay, n to be largest. When n will be largest? When this 200 will have a greater value, because 200 I am going to divide. So 200.5 is the greater value, and then this 3 meter. Okay, this 3 meter will be the smallest. Okay, so 200.5 we will divide this with now 3 meter. 3 meter, so this is my 3 meter, and this is my it is correct up to 20 centimeter, so it will be 2.8 meter, and here it will be 3.2 meter, and then I have to divide by lower bound. Okay, see this statement, when I am cutting them in a length of 3 meter, so those 3 meters are correct to the nearest of 20 centimeter. Now 20 centimeter is what? 0.2 meter. 20 centimeter is 0.2. So my reading will be like 2.8 meter, 3 meter, or 3.2 meter. Okay, now lower bound for this 3 meter is going to be 2.9 meter, and upper bound for this is going to be 3.1 meter. Okay, so as I have to find the largest value of n, okay, this 200.5 I will divide that with what? 2.9 na? So 200.5, when I divide with 2.9, the answer will be 69.1. So 69.1 means n has got the largest possible value of 69. So I can cut 69 pieces. Okay, when my wire is of 200 meter, okay, and I'm cutting each piece of 3 meter. So to get n as the largest, that 3 meter instead of 3 meter, actually I'm cutting what? I'm cutting 2.9 meter, and that wire itself I will consider that is of 200.5 meters of length. Why I took 2.9? Okay, number of pieces. Number of pieces n is what? Its total length. Its total length divided by length of each piece, na? Length of each piece. Length of each, I will say. Okay. Now, when n will have greater value when numerator is greater and denominator is smaller, na? Okay. So when I'm cutting 2.9 length, okay, then also it will be considered as 3 because lower bound. Because my 3 meter length. No, no, no. It will not. It will not. Because my 3 meter length. Ah, 3 meter length. Yeah. Okay, listen. Okay, listen. This 3 meter length is correct up to 20 centimeter. So when I say that it is correct up to 20 centimeter, so when I consist, 2.8. So when it's 2.8 and 3.2, okay, they are like these are the scale which I can see on that the scale from which I mean half of that, yeah. Lower bound, na? Lower bound, yeah. And lower bound I'm choosing because denominator if I keep smaller I will get the greater value. Okay. Yes, it should be, I don't know. Okay, so it's 69, na? Okay. Yes. Okay, fine. So now the next part of this question is not the next part, I think it's question number 12. A B means here A and B, na? What second part? Okay, I'll check. I'll check. You must have shared, na? I'll check. Well, acha 12th question. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Fine. So this is question number 12. Question number 12 is find the gradient of the curve. Find the okay. I'll solve both the parts. Find the gradient of the curve at x is equals to -2. So gradient I will find derivative. So it's 6 x square minus 7. Okay, this is my gradient dy by dx. Okay, now this gradient I want at x is equals to -2. So this dy by dx at x is equals to -2 will be 6 times -2 square minus 7, which is 24 minus 7. So 24 minus 7 is what? 17. Okay, so gradient is 17. Now A is the point and B is the point. Two points are given. Calculate the length of AB. So length of AB is what? It's distance formula. Yeah, it's a distance formula. So it's your no, 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 no. Add no, no. Distance formula. Calculate the length of AB. Ah, you will use the hypotenuse formula. Yes. Ah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, for hypotenuse formula, the base you will find by taking the difference of x coordinate, and height you will find by taking the difference of y coordinate. So its difference of x coordinate is what, 7 and minus 5. So 7 plus 5 it's 12, and the difference of x coordinate, so difference of y coordinate is what, 2 minus 8 is what, minus 6. So 12 is square plus minus 6 is square. So 144 plus 36, and yeah, 144 plus 36. Yeah. Right. Perfect. Perfect. Hmm. Okay. Yeah. You can also consider like modulus means, if you think in terms of vector, then you will first find vector AB. Okay. Ah. Magnitude. Yeah. 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 Fine. So you will find vector AB. So vector AB will be what? It's your B vector, which is minus 5 8, minus your A vector, means position vector of A, which is 7 and 2. So if you do this, what you will get? You will get minus 12, and this is 6. You will get this, and then your magnitude. For magnitude, what you are doing? For magnitude, you are simply taking the square of your this x value and 6. Now this is what you are doing, and the same we are using in distance formula as well. So whether you use your vector concept or you use your distance formula, you will get the same answer. Hmm. Yes. Ah, right. Yes. Yes, yes. If there is a constant in it, suppose, yeah, this is m constant. Acha, acha, m dash, it's a complement of the m. Complement, yeah. Okay. So, okay. So, when you are writing intersection, let us take some example. Okay. Here, I have one set A and I have another set B. Okay. Suppose I shade this much only. Okay. Then in that case, it is A intersection B. Ah. If I shade this part as well as this intersection part and this part, it's A union B. Okay. Okay. Now, suppose I intersect. Yes. So let us consider three circle problem. Okay. I have a big box, and then here I have one circle, another circle, and I have third circle. Yes. ABC. Let us name it as ABC. Okay. Then any other specific information you want to? Ah. Hmm. Acha. Okay, let us consider intersection of C dash. Fine. Let us first discuss this much. Hmm. Hmm. Ha. Okay. Hmm. So intersection means, when common part. Okay. What I will do, I will shade some part, and then we will see that what we should write it. Okay. So let us shade like this much part, and I will shade this part. Okay, fine. And you have to tell me what we write. Okay. Hmm. what you will write? Tell me, anyone. What you will write for this means this is a shaded part, and you have to tell me what you will say. Tanish, you can tell me. Uh,
D.
Acha, it's A intersection B union C.
Bracket unit.
Okay. Is it right, everyone? Or you think it's
Yeah,
different?
I
Yeah, it's 100% right. Hmm. It's right. Right. Okay. Now, suppose in place of this A intersection B and in place of this union C, if suppose here it's union C complement. Suppose it's union C complement. As I'm talking about union, so that means this A intersection B definitely will be there. So whatever shaded portion I'm showing, and then outside C. So outside C part is what? Outside, uh, outside C will be this part. Okay, this part I will show, and this whatever shaded part was here. Okay, but no, I will include that part because that is a part of A intersection B. In union, yeah, in union, what I have to see is that whatever present in, yeah, whatever there present in A and B, all should be covered, and whatever there here, it also should be covered. Okay. So it's not difficult. I will give you one better way of doing the problems. What you can do is that separately means you can make a rough sketch. Separately, you find out what is A intersection B, and separately you find out what is C complement. Okay, C complement, and then in both the diagrams you see what you have shaded. Okay, that much area you need to shade in your main picture, main diagram. Yes. Huh. Better. You if you are drawing two diagrams na, then you will completely understand that which part I have to shade. Okay. And if it is already shaded given, and from that shaded part you are writing your equation like this, so then in that case what you can do is that now you forget about what is given, what answer you have written na, based on that answer you try to shade the diagram, and if you get the same shading, then you are correct, and if you are getting some different shading, you will understand what mistake you have made, and then you can correct. Okay. Okay, so next question, this question done, 12th. Ah, the second part, yes. Acha, you are saying that this is big one. Acha, okay, fine. Yeah, one by one. So see second part. Okay, I will erase this. Okay, so here I got the value of AB, length AB. Now here the second question is, this is second question. Find the equation of the line perpendicular to AB that passes through point -1, 3. Now perpendicular to AB. So this is A and here it is B. Okay. I know the coordinate of A and B. The coordinate of A is 7 2. Coordinate of A is 7 2. Coordinate of B is -5 8. And I want equation of line which is perpendicular to this and is passing through. So perpendicular to this means it could go like this, and this point -1 comma 3, it could be anywhere. Let us say it is here -1 3. I have to find equation of this line. Say this line is L. So what I will do, I will first find out gradient of AB. So m of AB. So gradient of AB is what? Yeah. I will simply say that m of AB. Yeah. So it is minus 8 comma sorry 8 minus 2 divided by minus 5 minus 7. Okay, anything you can take, any point you can take as x1 y1. So it is 2 divided by minus 12. This is minus 1 divided by 6. So this is m of AB. Now if I want to find gradient of grad, yes, not minus 6, it's 6. So m prime, the perpendicular for perpendicular line, it will be 6. So your equation will be of the form of y is equals to 6x plus c. Okay, and yeah, as it is passing through minus 1 3. Because the gradient of perpendicular line will be minus will be 6 na. I have a concept that m and m prime, their product is minus 1 when they are perpendicular. So your m prime is minus 1 divided by m. So it's a minus 1 divided by minus 1 divided by 6. Okay. Ah, ah. Already, yeah, gradient of AB already we have find out, it's minus 1 by 6. My mistake, it's 8 minus 2. Yes, you're right. Here I made a mistake. It's 8 minus 2. Yeah, so it's 6 divided by minus 12, na? It's 6 divided by minus 12. It's minus 1 by 2. It's minus 1 by 2. So here this is 2. 2, 2. Yeah, it will be 2. Then it's 2. Okay. So as it is 2, so my equation will be 2x plus c. That is 2x plus c. And as definitely from 1 minus 1 comma 3 is a point on this line. So I can say that okay, 3 is equals to minus 2 plus c because x is minus 1, and therefore c, because 2 times minus 1, 2 times minus 1, it is passing through minus 1 3. The line L is passing through minus 1 3, so this point will satisfy this equation. I will replace y with 3, I will replace x with minus 1, and I will, okay, fine, you, at least you understand this equation. Okay, that much you got. Okay, now this perpendicular line is passing through minus 1 comma 3. That means this minus 1 comma 3 will satisfy this whole equation. Okay, so if I replace y with 3, I will replace x with what? Minus 1. Okay, so this point is satisfying this equation. Now in this equation I have only c, so I get the value of c, which is 5, and therefore I will write my equation again, once again, and I will get y is equals to 2x plus 5. Y is equals to 2x plus 5 is my equation of the line. Okay, now the third part of this problem. Okay, the third part of this this is AB is one side of the parallelogram ABCD. AB is one side of the parallelogram ABCD, and BC they have given. A is given greater than 0, B is given greater than 0. The gradient of BC is given 1. The length of BC is given root 8, and they said that find the coordinate of D. Okay. Now AB is one side of parallelogram ABCD. So let us draw a parallelogram ABCD like this. Say this is point A, this is point B, this is point C, this is point D. Okay, the coordinate of AB already we have given. It is 7 2 and minus 5 8. So it's 7 2 and it's minus 5 8. Then they said that BC. Okay, now BC is this line. So BC, they said that BC, what I'm doing, I'm going a unit left. Okay, for BC, I'm going A unit left and B unit down, na? A unit left, B unit down. So this is my B and this is my C. Okay. So as the B point is over here, so better instead of A I take here, I will take A here. So this is my A, this is my B, this is my C and this is my D. Okay. Now A was 7 comma, it's 7 comma 2 minus 5 comma 8, 7 2 minus 5 8, and here BC is minus A minus B. So I am going A unit left and B unit down. So then my coordinate for C will be minus 5 minus A comma 8 minus B. Okay. Now see here, vector BC. Now, vector BC is given minus A minus B. Yes. Okay. So from B I will get A unit left and I will get B unit down, na? So my BC will be like this. हाँ. Okay. AB. AB you already know AB from where this AB came. AB is already given in the problem, na? In the first part of the problem. See here. They already mentioned that A is a 0.72 and B is a point minus 58. Right? Okay. Then they said my ABCD is a parallelogram. Okay. Then they said that my vector BC is minus A minus B. So minus A minus B means you are going A unit left and then you are going B unit down from B to C. Uh, she might have, yeah, from one of the past paper only and nothing new, na? Yes, yes. So all all the concepts which you have learned in your grade 10, that only we are applying it. Okay. Okay. Now BC. So C is minus 5 minus A and this is 8 minus B. Actually, if you patiently read the question, you will understand how to do it. Means you start working on based on whatever knowledge you have. There is lot of time. Okay. Now this is minus 5 8 and this is minus 5 minus A and 8 minus B. What else is given? The gradient of BC is given. So gradient of BC. So gradient of BC, I will say that M of BC. So gradient of BC, how you will find? You will find the difference of y coordinate, which is 8 minus, I will subtract this 8 minus B, divide by difference of x. So that is minus 5 minus, it is minus 5 minus A. Okay. So here you will get B divided by this minus 5 plus 5 will cancel and this will be A. So B divided by A is your gradient of BC and that gradient of BC is given 1. This B by A is given what? 1. So your B is equals to what? Your B is equals to A. Okay. Ah. Okay. I'll show you because everything we have written over here only. Okay. So ah. Huh. Because you're from this now, yeah, from this you understand. Left. Okay, A unit left. Um, to the left in main parallelogram you are talking about. Uh, you see this is a point B and this is a point C. So from B I moved A unit left and then from there I moved B unit down. A unit left and B unit down and I reached here. Okay, and therefore I can find my x coordinate of C. It will be minus 5 minus a, because I'm moving left from this, and the y coordinate will be 8 minus b. I I already have the coordinate of b, minus 5 8. Question में था. So from that I will find the coordinate of C, and then slope of BC is given. So from that I get a relation that B is equals to A. Uh, because here we are talking about BC, we are not talking about A. And yes, and gradient of BC they have given 1. So everything we talk about B and C only, na, in this. Okay, and then so your BC, vector BC, can you write this vector BC as minus A, because your B is also equal to A? Your B is equals to A, na? I got the relation between A and B. So I can write BC as minus A, and magnitude of this BC I can write as square root of A square plus A square. Because B is equals to A. This B divided by A you got as 1, so you got B is equals to A, right? So that B I can replace with A, or A I can replace with B. Now why I will do that? Because then I have only one unknown, which is A or B, and your magnitude of BC they already given you, it's root 8. So that means gradient of BC is, you subtract the, you find the difference of y coordinate, now y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. uh, so coordinate of B is what? Minus 5 8. Coordinate of C is what? Minus 5 minus A, comma 8 minus B. Okay, coordinate of B is okay. Yeah, now for point C, from B you are moving 1 unit left, so for point C your x coordinate will be minus 5 minus A. Your BC here it is given, na, BC vector BC is minus B minus A. That means from B you have to go A unit left. Now from B to reach, acha, okay, I erase all these things, I erase everything. Fine. Okay, I erase everything. Now, okay, everything gone. Fine. Now ABCD parallelogram. So I draw a parallelogram ABCD. I mark A and B. Yeah, okay. Now pay attention on this BC, vector BC. So vector BC you have given as minus A minus B, right? It is given in the problem. Your vector BC is minus A minus B. Okay. So that means if I take B over here, then I will first move A unit left, and then I will move B unit down. Na? This is what minus A and minus B indicate, to reach at point C. Now I will reach at point C. This is basic vector. Okay, you go A unit left, B unit down. Okay. Now same thing you see in this parallelogram. I have B and I have C. Yeah. Now tell me, if I know the coordinate of B, x coordinate as minus 5, can you tell me what is the x coordinate of C? Isn't it minus 5 minus A? Okay, 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 fine, fine. Okay, one more trial we'll do. Instead of this AB, I will take this coordinate axis. Okay, now here you have point B and here you have point C. You moved one unit here, you moved A unit here, and you moved B unit here. It's like this, right? Okay, now you know the x coordinate of B. What is the x coordinate of B? It's -5. So what do you think will be the x coordinate of C? It is on the left of this -5. So it's a because and it is given in the problem. On my coordinate system, it will be on the left side. Uh, it is it is given in the problem. See this line. I don't know. See this line. Okay. Allison, Allison. Your problem is that from where this -5 came. It's in the question then. So if ah, ah, okay, so I know that C is on the left side of B because my BC vector is -A -B. I have to go left. 5 B पे है ना भाई, B 5 है -B. Uh, the coordinate of B is already given, so from B x coordinate. Okay, okay, yeah, and okay, now y coordinate of B is 8. Can you tell me what is the y coordinate of C? Hmm. Hmm. It's 8 minus 8 minus B. Yes. Alison, you understand it. Conver, you also understand it. Because from B, you moved B unit down. So already B, your y coordinate is 8. So when you move B unit down, it will be 8 minus B. It's a simple coordinate. 8. If I know the coordinate of B and I know that I am going B unit down, so the coordinate of y coordinate of C will be 8 minus B only. It's simple, na? Okay. Now once you get BC, can you find out the gradient of BC? Gradient of BC? You have the coordinate of B, you have the coordinate of C. Now you can work out gradient of BC. It will be difference of y coordinate. So difference of y coordinate is how much? It's B only. 8 minus, okay, I will write it better. It is 8 minus, in bracket I will write 8 minus B, and here denominator will be -5 minus, in bracket I will write -5 minus A. This is simply y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. So now if you simplify, if you open the bracket, you will get B in the numerator and you will get A in the denominator. Okay. Yes. Now if you refer your problem, they have given gradient of BC is 1. So the gradient of BC I will write 1. So A and B are equal. Okay, fine. So okay. Now this see. Again come to the main problem. Now this BC, vector BC is given -A minus B. So now this I can write as -A minus A. Okay. Now then the magnitude of BC, can I write is square root of a square plus b square, a square plus a square. If you take the square of minus a, it will be a square only. So it's a square, magnitude of BC. And this in your problem it is given root 8. So can you say that 2 times a square is equals to 8? Square root you cancel from both the sides, yes. And from here you can get a square as 4, and from here you get a is equals to 2. Okay, now I'm not taking minus 2. Why? Because here already in the problem mentioned that a and b are greater than 0. Okay, so you got a. So as you got a, you can say that b is also 2. A and b are equal. And now the main problem, you have to work out coordinate of point D. Actually, this is not the problem. The problem was find out what is the coordinate of D. Okay. So as you got the value of A and B, now if I replace the same thing here, if I replace, so it's a minus 5, minus 2, and this is my 8 minus 2. I replace A and B, A and B with the value. Yeah. So I can say that the coordinate C is minus 7 and this is 6. This question is for 4 marks. This whole thing is only for 4 marks. Hmm. Okay. Yeah. Hmm. Okay. Actually, this problem we have solved in our class also. Yes, exactly this problem we have solved in classroom. Yes. And I think Vedika only have asked this question. Huh? Okay. I know means in this week only we have discussed this problem. Okay, no problem. Now let us see the main part, how we get the coordinate of B. Now if I C coordinate so we got, now we have to find coordinate D by replacing A and B, by replacing A and B with 2. Okay, now I have to find the coordinate D. Okay, now for D there is no information. So no, nothing. It's simple. Consider the D coordinate as x comma y. Okay, consider this as xy. Okay, fine. Now as you know the property of parallelogram that their diagonal bisect each other. Yes. So as diagonal bisect each other, uh, both have the same midpoint. Okay. So I can say that the midpoint of AC is same as midpoint of BD. Okay. Now you know midpoint formula for AC. It is 7 minus 7 divided by 2, comma 2, 2 plus 6 divided by 2. And here midpoint of BD will be x minus 5 divided by 2, comma y plus 8 divided by 2. Okay, if you compare both the sides you will get x is equals to 5. um okay, and y is equals to 0. See, I should get 7 minus 7 is 0, so x minus 5 will be 0, so x will be 5, and this 6 plus 2 is 8, and here it's y plus 8, so y will be equal to 0. So x and y 0, so I get the coordinate of D as 5 comma 0. So means lot of concepts are covered in this one problem. Okay. Worst problem. Okay. Any other doubt? Any other doubt? Okay. Devshi has sent one doubt. Huh? Okay. Hmm. Okay. I also have one question in my mind. Okay. Before I take this question, let me ask that question to you all first. Let me see how many of you that I don't know. Suppose there is a circle of radius say 3 centimeter. Okay. Then I have another circle, another circle, and this time this circle is of radius 4 centimeter, and I want to know that how many of you remember this. And this part I shade. Okay, I shade this. Okay, and then again I have a circle. Again I have a circle. Okay, and the radius here is of 5. Okay, your problem is you have to tell me the ratio of area of shaded part, area of shaded area of shaded part divided by area of unshaded part. 3 marks. And yes, and I will tell you, this problem is this problem is related with similarity of the figures. Yeah, this is position vector, so it's a combination of triangle and vector. Okay, now just work out this and tell me your answer. Area of shaded part divided by area of unshaded part. So you have 3 circles and their ratios are 3 ratio 4 ratio 5. Now I'm not doing anything, I'm just writing the ratio of these 3 radius 3 4 5. It's there. 1 on 16. The question is diagram already given, you have to find area of shaded part divided by area of unshaded part. Okay, chalo, I shall I solve? You have done? Okay, now the radius is given in ratio 3 4 5. And as these, okay, let us see. As as okay, as the area, we are talking about area of similar figures. So you already know that if the linear dimensions are in ratio 3 4 5, the area will be in ratio of 3 square, ratio 4 square, ratio 5 square. If the same thing I talk about sphere, then it will be 3 cube, 4 cube and 5 cube. It's 5 square, not 5 cube. If two figures are similar, then ratio of their areas will be equal to ratio of square of their corresponding sides. I hope this concept you are done in similarity. Okay. So I have three circles, one with radius 3, one with radius 4, one with radius 5. So as their radius are in ratio 3, 4, 5, their areas will be in ratio 3 square, 4 square and 5 square. 3 square is 9, 4 square is 16, 5 square is 25. Okay. Now from here, this is the ratio of their areas. Okay. Now if you see this shaded area is nothing but area of circle with radius 4 minus, yeah, 16 minus 9. 16 minus 9. Huh. I'm not talking about pi. So if I talk about ratio of shaded area, so your shaded area will become 16 minus 9 and your unshaded area will become 25 minus 16 minus 9. Hmm? Your your shaded area means here 9, 16, 25. What it indicate? Suppose my inner area is 9, my outer area of radius 4 will be 16 and my final area will be 25. Yeah. So my shaded area will be 16 minus 9 and my unshaded area will be 25 minus shaded area, which is 7. So it's a 7 divided by 25 minus 7. So it's 8 and this is 7 divided by 18. Okay. Actually, I am looking for this kind of question from one of you that you will figure out. Huh. Hmm. Um, Means unshaded area is what? It's a total area which is represented by 25 minus shaded area. So shaded area is represented by 7. So 7 divided by 25 minus 7, that is 7 by 18 will be your ratio of shaded to unshaded. No, I have not added 7 to 16. It's 16 minus 9, which is your shaded part, which gives you 7. So 7 you will subtract from the whole area, na, complete area. Shaded area, if you subtract, you will get unshaded area. See. 20, 25 is this total area. 25 is this total shaded area. So from this total shaded area, I will subtract this inner shaded part na, to get unshaded area. I wanted to understand that if this kind of question comes sometime, then will you be able to figure out or not? Uh, no, means I think you have already, means when you see paper na, you will understand that already similar kind of questions you have asked me, and we have discussed it somewhere in past. Okay. No, I will not do those again. I will not do do those again. Okay. If you ask those questions again, I will do it. Okay. So it's up to you whether you are asking the same kind of question again. No, You are brilliant students, good students. Yesterday, okay. Acha, after 12th you have sent. Out of you can score. Ah. For one question, acha, maybe 9 mark something. Okay, I got one more question. I think okay. Whatever you have done, okay, that is enough. You need to just revise what you have done. Okay. So from textbooks you can revise some of the concepts. That's it. Okay. But from past paper we have done. Okay, let me see if I can ask you some. Papers are ready. No, no, no. I made the paper. That I don't know. I can take question from generated paper. Aja, tomorrow you have paper 4 or paper 2? Okay. Paper, obviously paper 4. Paper 4 have more marks, na? So therefore paper 4 will be tough, na? It will be like you have more, you have structured questions. So I will. Let me think what question I will ask. Actually, paper 2 also have some questions very tough. Tomorrow you don't. Right now we will concentrate on paper 4. Okay. One more question. One student sent this question. Sushila, Ravi, and huh, Talika each have a bag of balls. Each each of the ball bag contains 10 red and 8 blue ball. Sushila take one ball at random from the bag. Find the probability that she take a red ball. Okay, so easy one. Probability that she take a red ball is what? 10 divided by 18. Right. Ravi take two ball at random from his bag without replacement. Find the probability that one ball is red and one ball is blue. Okay, what I will do now in this, I will draw tree diagram because okay, what is the possibility of drawing a red ball? It is 10 divided by 18. For red, it is 10 divided by 18, and for blue ball, for blue, it is 8 divided by 18. Right? Huh? 8 divided by 18. Now, after drawing this, again, I can draw red or I can draw blue ball. And after drawing blue also I can have two options, either red or blue. So to draw a red ball, now this time I have 9 divided by 18. And to draw the black ball, this time I have, if I'm first ball is red, not 18, 9 divided by 17, 9 divided by 17. Yes, yes, 9 divided by 17. And black, it will be 8 divided by 17. And here, if I already draw a black ball, then to get red ball, it's a 10 divided by 17. And to draw a black ball, it's a 7 divided by 17. Okay. Now, your question is what? Um, Ravi, now he took two balls without replacement. Find the probability that one ball is red and one is blue. So one is red and one is blue. So it's 10 divided by 18 times 8 divided by 17, or the first will be blue, that is 8 divided by 18, and second is red, which is 10 divided by 17. Right now? So this is my answer for the question. Blue. Because you have two choice, na? Either your first ball is red and second blue, or your first ball is blue and second is red. Okay. So to avoid confusion, if you are drawing tree diagram, that will make more sense. Now C part is what? Talika take three ball at random from her bag without replacement. Calculate the probability that three balls are of the same color. If with replacement, then this 17 will become 18. And your again, in that case, I will not say that after taking red, the next time probability of getting red is 9 by 17. I will say that it's 10 by 18 only, because I have already replaced the ball. So okay. So now C part of the question is what? Talika take three ball at random from her bag without replacement. Calculate the probability that the three balls are of the same color. So of the same color means you will move one more layer after this. So again you have red and blue. From blue it's red and blue. From red it's blue, and like that. So this is nothing but just the extension. So same color means your first ball will be red, its probability is what? 10 divided by 18. The second is red, its probability is what? 9 divided by 17. The third is red, its probability is 8 divided by 16. Or you have first ball blue, it's 8 divided by 18. Second blue, it's 7 divided by 17. Third blue, it's 6 divided by 16. So you simply add and you will get the possibility that both the balls are of the same color. All the three balls are of the same color. Okay. Okay. Now done? Or you have still any doubt? You will rock in the paper, don't worry. Weightage total marks is 130. You have doubt? Okay. Just focus on like your basic concepts. One more concept I will discuss with you. Okay. This is triangle ABC. Okay. So, ask me. What doubt you have? Say. Tell me. First this. What I want to discuss. Suppose I join this midpoint. This is D. And if I draw from this midpoint, if I draw a line like this, okay, and from here again I draw a line parallel to this line, okay. So this D is the midpoint of this BC. Then from D I join the midpoint of this AD. So here this part and this part same, and from here I draw a line parallel to this, say BE. I draw this DF. Now can you tell me what is the ratio of AE, EF and FC? In which ratio it is divided? In what ratio? In what ratio? Okay. You have to tell me what is this. Is there any relation between this AE, EF and FC? Ah, no, it's not an equilateral triangle, it's a general triangle. Yes. First. Acha. Okay. Now let us consider, it's not to the scale. It's not to the scale. Okay. 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 I will put it differently. I will put it differently. Let me see if you know the concept or not. Now concentrate on triangle BEC. Triangle BEC. BEC. Okay. Now in triangle BEC, D is the midpoint of BC. D is the midpoint of BC, and from D I draw a line parallel to this BE. So do you know in which ratio? In which ratio? Huh? Okay, I'll draw a different triangle, and there I will ask a question. Okay. Okay, just tell me this. Suppose here I have a triangle PQR, and from the midpoint of PQ, say this is M, I draw a line which is parallel to QR. So what you say about this point N? This point N, not N, this point N, point N. In triangle PQR, M is the midpoint of PQ, okay, and MN parallel to QR. Then what you say about this point N? No, actually N is the midpoint of PR. In triangle there is a midpoint theorem. In triangle you have midpoint theorem. Never heard of it? Never heard of it? Midpoint theorem? Okay, I'll tell you that in a triangle, if you draw a line from midpoint of any side parallel to other side, like parallel to this side if I draw, then it will cut the remaining side at the midpoint only. Or you have a basic proportionality theorem, I think, in which suppose I draw a line which is parallel to one side and cutting other two sides in some ratio. So here it is A, B, C, and suppose here it is D, E, and it is given that D, E parallel to B, C, then your AD divided by DB is equals to AE divided by EC. Have you heard about this concept? Is equals to AE divided by EC. Huh? This is the concept of triangles. So I don't know whether you learned this in 9th or 8th or 7th. Okay, I have not seen your previous standard books. So you have done it for other objects, not for triangle. I will check it with Vidhi ma'am because she is teaching lower grades, na 8, 7, 9. So I will ask her whether this concept she have taught you all or not. This is a basic concept, means here it's simple. I will tell you again. Okay, in a triangle again, if you want I will give you proof as well. So suppose this is a triangle ABC, and if I draw a line parallel to any of the sides, now let me take a line parallel to AB this time. So it will go like this, the parallel line will go like this, and it will intersect the other two sides. Fine. Suppose this is intersecting at some point, say MN. Okay, then your ratio AMMC will be same as your ratio BNNC. This is called your basic proportionality theorem. Okay, AM ratio MC is equals to BN ratio NC. No, it will work in any kind of triangle. Let me draw another triangle. So this time, is this equilateral triangle? It is not equilateral triangle, right? Huh. Huh. Ratio will be same, yeah. Yeah, right. The values need not to be same. Ratios will be same. Huh. Hmm. Something like that. Yes, that is what I mean. Okay. And yes, you have done this. Oh, wonderful. When in which standard you have done this? In ninth, because in 10th I haven't taught you triangles and all those things. In ninth you have done this. Yeah. Okay. So if this point M is midpoint, then definitely this N is also going to be the midpoint. Yeah. Okay. So that becomes the midpoint theorem. So you have done this. Okay. So this is one more thing that you can apply. Now um, this concept I think may come in vectors, because in vectors we have ratios. Like they sometimes give ratio, sometimes they don't give ratio, but you have to find out the ratio. Now there could be a problem in which they will give something like this, in which one line is parallel to other, and then you can apply this concept of equal ratios and get the answer, right? Whatever. Or sometime you have to construct a parallel line to get the ratios. So anything could be possible. Now problem could be of any difficulty, na? It could be of any difficulty. um, for that question, yeah, for that question, for this question, na? Now this question, if I consider triangle BEC here, as D is the midpoint of BC, and from here I am drawing a line parallel to BE, then my F is going to be the midpoint of EC. So if I consider EF as X, my FC will also be X. And if I take a triangle ADF, if I take a triangle ADF, now in this triangle ADF, suppose this point is G, so G is the midpoint of AD, and from this G, I am drawing a parallel line which is parallel to this DF, then this E will also be the midpoint of AF. So as EF is X, this AE will also be X. So now here it is AEX, EFX, and FC is X. 1:1:1. Similarity? Acha, okay. It's not similarity, but it's another concept. Okay, your doubt? Okay. Now here what I am explaining you, that in a triangle, if I draw a line which is parallel to any of the side, then it will divide other two sides in equal ratios, in proportion. So here, if this MN line is parallel to AB, then it will divide AC and BC in equal ratios. So your AM upon MC will be equal to BN upon NC. Huh? This is a very important concept in triangle. Okay. Hmm. So any other doubt? No. There are many questions that you should know, but but uh, but for the time being, I think this much is okay. Okay. Now you can revise whatever you have done. I think yeah, I think it it, it will be mensuration. It will be mensuration. Yes. No, no, no. Means the problems are from paper only. So if no, sometimes they will give you formula, sometimes they will not give you formula. If I ask a problem related with cube, so I will not give you formula because it's simple. Ah, ah, ah. So Tanishka, put your doubt in group. Ah. Turning point. Okay. Turning point, they will guide you. Okay. Okay. One problem I will take. One problem I will take. Suppose you have an equation x square minus 5x plus 6. Okay. Suppose you have this equation, this graph, and they ask you find the turning point. So what you do? You will differentiate it. Okay, differentiate it. Here it is 2x minus 5. Now at turning point, what happens? At turning point, your slope becomes 0. So your dy by dx will become 0. So dy by dx 0 means your 2x minus 5 is 0, means 2x is equals to 5, means x is equals to 5 by 2. Okay. So you got x is equals to 5 by 2. Put this x is equals to 5 by 2 in your original equation. You will get 5 by 2 square minus 5 times 5 by 2 plus 6. So, so simplify it. Sometime, yeah, it's a quadratic equation. Yeah, yeah. For cubic equation, you will get dy by dx quadratic. Here it is minus 1 by 4, na? So your turning point is 5 by 2, comma minus 1 by 4. Okay. If you draw the graph, your graph will go something like this, and this is your turning point. Okay. And for cubic graph, suppose you have a graph like x cube plus say I will say x cube plus 3x plus 10. Let us say this equation. Okay. Or here in place of plus, let us keep it minus minus say 3x. Okay. So if I differentiate this dy by dx, what I will get? I will get 3 times x square minus 3. Okay. Now I will equate this with 0. So 3x square minus 3 be 0. what I will get? 3 I will take out. It is x square minus 1 equal to 0. So it's 3 times x minus 1, x plus 1 is 0. You can factorize this x square minus 1. So you have x is 1 or you have x is minus 1. Okay. Huh. You can put this in your calci as well. So when your x is 1, for x is equals to 1, your y value is 1 cube 1 minus 3 plus 10, which is 10 plus 1, 11, 11 minus 3 is 8. So your one point is 1 comma 8, where your graph is turning. The other point will be minus 1. Now if you substitute minus 1, if I take x is equals to minus 1, y value will be minus 1 cube is minus 1 plus 3 plus 10. So 13 minus it's 12. So 1 comma 12. So at minus 1 comma 12 and 1 comma 8, your graph will take a turn. This is turning point. Right. Hmm. Yes. No, I think that's it. Now you can enjoy. Close your books and go, and yeah, not possible. Okay. You will enjoy only after your paper. Ah, acha. Okay. We have good time. Okay, so all the best. Okay, right? And yes, I will see you tomorrow. If you have any query, you can ask me before exam as well tomorrow. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Bye bye.